My brain is just about fried right now. A few days back, actually it would have been last Thursday, my dad was taken to the emergency room. He ended up having surgery the next day, and this was all a surprise. You know, none of this was expected, planned, nothing. You know, this was all sort of a little shock. But he's okay now. You know, he's recovering. He's out of the hospital. Spent a couple days recovering. Out now. Everything's looking good. But yeah, it was a rough few days, and you know, my brain is just starting to get back to normal mode. Haven't really done much over the past week. Been reading a lot. You know, sitting in a hospital reading. You know, I've spent hours upon hours in the hospital over the past half a week or whatever it's been. I'll show you guys some of the things I've been reading though. Picked up the new Stephen King book, Blockade Billy, which I don't know why anybody thought that this book warranted its own release. You know, this could have easily been put into a short story collection. I don't get it. I think it's just Stephen King proving that he can do whatever the heck he wants to do, and people will buy it. Of course, he already proved that with Gerald's Game, but yeah, this is like, it's not even a novella, it's just a short story. It's like 80 pages, huge margins, double space, large print. It could easily be condensed into like 20 pages, 25 pages. Why this warranted its own release, I don't know, and I don't even like it all that much, to be honest. I'm not a big baseball fan anyway, but I don't know, it doesn't do it for me. A couple George Carlin books here. When Will Jesus Bring the Pork Chops? And Last Words. You guys got to check this one out, Last Words, if you're a George Carlin fan. Got to get that. And Bang by Henry Rollins. Also picked up this because I collect magazines. I mean, not just any magazine. Magazines of historical note or importance or something of that nature. So I picked up this Rolling Stone issue. I had to go to 3 places until I found it. It was the last one they had. But this is the magazine that, or the issue that has the interview that got McChrystal fired. So I figured, well, that's kind of an important, it's important in American history, so yeah, might as well pick up this magazine. Of course, look at this. An interview, this journalist was embedded with McChrystal, puts this interview out, McChrystal ends up getting fired. McChrystal doesn't even make the cover. Lady Gaga's on the cover. How ridiculous is that? An interview with McChrystal, and he doesn't even get the cover. Now I realize it's Rolling Stone and all. And what happened to Rolling Stone? Because I haven't seen a Rolling Stone magazine in years, but I always remembered them being like big. Like, at what point did they decide to scale it down? But I was skimming through this, and I realized how little I know about popular culture these days. Like, I open it up, I'm looking for the table of contents here, and I get to like the 3rd page, and there's this 2-page ad for this movie about the Runaways, which I didn't even know about. I didn't know they were doing a movie about the Runaways. Man, I am behind. I gotta check this out. I'm just amazed skimming through this how little I know about popular culture anymore. So that's pretty much been my past half a week or whatever. My brain's starting to get back to normal, and yeah, that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later.